friends, how's it going? Happy Sunday. Okay, I wanted to fill you in on my skin. So it's been, what, 3 days? I think 3 full days post-op. I did this Thursday morning, so you can see some of my skin is just like kind of peeling. I have makeup on today, but you can definitely see like my actual skin. So I had microneedling done. Basically, they clean your face and then they put a ton of tiny little needles and a serum. And what it does is, I do have a few breakouts. I have some peeling, but it causes like a minor abrasion to the skin or a minor like disruption. And then your body will like flood your face with collagen, which just gives you a youthful glow. And so like right now I don't look youthful glow, but in a few days I will. So I've gotten several questions like, how's your skin look? And I was like, I really haven't shared my skin. And so, but you can see I'm definitely peeling. You cannot exfoliate for like a week. So, other than just washing your face with a gentle cleanser. So typically I don't have breakouts, but this is just from microneedling. But it's very short term, like where your skin looks like this, and a more long-term result for, so this is totally normal. But it wasn't anything that I threw makeup on and it was no big deal. Hi, we've had a good day today. We went to the park and there was like a dog disc competition. I'm going to go to the bathroom. Oh, actually, let me show you this set before we go in there where our lighting is bad. I still haven't dealt with the clothes. I just keep like recirculating them. Oh, there's just so many clothes. They're all clean. I need to just hang them. But I've had so many pieces of content due that I've been just like throwing shirts over here. And then when I need a different shirt, just like take a picture with a hairdryer or something. I just throw another shirt on and then I just keep swapping shirts. So I just have like a mountain. Okay, this set. I'm wearing the large. I honestly think I might order it in the medium just to see, but the large fits great on me. It is so cozy. Have it paired with these. Actually wore this last night to dinner with like a blazer and some cute like slides. But it's so comfy. I threw it on again earlier when I took off my like out in public clothes and I just threw this on. Seriously, the best set. I listed it in the description of this video, or you can drop the word me. So I'm wearing the large and it's a 2-piece set. It comes in so many colors. The quality, it feels so good. Also you like can't see through it, and you can even put like any sort of like, here's a like if you want like a chunky sweater to go with it. Like I've been pairing like this set with like all kinds of stuff. Paired it with a blazer last night. I would totally wear this. Like it's actually getting cool here. It's so good. It's a viral set from Amazon and I know why it went viral. Seriously, it's like so cozy and it's incredibly stretchy. So if this shows you like how much room I have, I am 170 pounds and 5'4" for reference. Anyways, it's, you know, you see some and you're like, and you get it in and you're like, yeah, that's okay. You know, this one is not that. I like pulled it out and I was like, I have to order like other things. Like it is so good on. But you can drop for me. I'll send you links or just go to the description of this video. And Lola's doing like little, hi Sissy. I'm going to wash my face and then I'll come tuck you guys in. Okay. All right. Thanks, Sissy. She's got her big, you just want what? You just want a hug? Oh, I love you. I'll be in there in just a few. Okay. They just got back from their dad's at like 7:30. We made it back home at like 8. So, praise the Lord. It's fall break. So, I'm going to turn this on. It's a little steamy in here. Christian just took a shower. So it's a little steamy. Okay. So all I'm going to do tonight, I use skincare from Pomifera. I've been using it. Woo! If your thing ever gets where it's like squirting stuff, it's because I don't like, you know, like collected goo. There you go. Just clean it off. So I have been using Pomifera skincare for about 3 years now. I'll should have grabbed this scrunchie. Hang on, I just washed my hair today. Well, I can take you with me. I just washed my hair today, and you know that's a big deal for me, so I don't want to get it like wet. Grab a scrunchie. Their skincare is absolutely amazing. It's all natural. It is super affordable, but it will transform your skin. If you've ever used Pomifera, drop below how your skin's been doing since you've been on it. I have a friend who she bought some from me, I don't know, not too long ago. And she did like a before and after of just a week, and her skin looks amazing. Okay, here we go. All right. Oh, you're in Chattanooga for fall break? Well, hello. All right, just wetting my face since I do have soap on here. What am I thinking, y'all? I need to use, oh my gosh, I'm like losing my mind. Okay, Erase is a pre-cleanser. Spray this on your face. Your face does not have to be wet for that. I'm just like distracted between the kids coming in, the music downstairs, all the things. Okay. So what Erase says, it's like $18, and it will break down your makeup without having to like tug and pull and all the things. And so like watch, eyebrows gone, like the not my actual eyebrows, but my like eyebrow pencil, like all of this, all your makeup, it just like is so good just to melt it right off. Then you actually go in with your cleanser and wash your face. All right. How was your weekend? Drop below what all you've been doing. Oh, Patsy says hers looks so much better since using it. Colleen loves Pomifera. Thanks for the intro. Heather says it really does amazing things for your skin. Annette says, I just cleaned my face. I love Erase and Pomifera. Stephanie says Erase is amazing. Oh, Nancy, I wish Pomifera had something with sunscreen. They do have a BB cream. And it has sunscreen and it has SPF 30. Ooh, Mindy says my skin is amazing since using Pomifera. It's so easy to use that I've kept up with doing it. Same for me. I have never kept up with a skincare routine until Pomifera. It actually works. I could see a difference in how my skin looks and feels. It drastically has changed like the texture of my skin. I used to never go out without makeup, like ever. And now I go out all the time. Like I'm genuinely comfortable in my own skin. Can Erase be used on eyelash extensions? Yes, it can. It's one of the only cleansers, like pre-cleanser type things that I know of that is safe for lash extensions. With that said, ask your eyelash girl, like ask her just to double check, because those things are expensive. And she can also do like a test, like you could take it with you and she could like test it and just double check. But that's like one of the things they're known for. All right, so it just takes all of that right off. I already had cleanser on my washcloth. Okay, so since I have recently gotten microneedling, you cannot put hyaluronic acid, any sort of acid or anything for like four to 7 days. So I'm not going to put on my regular, but I am going to show you what I typically use. So I typically use their Danger Game Changer collection. It's so good. And I'll use the Plump, which does have hyaluronic acid. The only reason I can't use it right now is because with the microneedling, since there are a bunch of teeny tiny, like you can see where it kind of like went over my nose and it like must have hit bone there. And like just some little areas that are still needing like repair, you can't use an acid. But I do typically use their 3 serums, which are the Brighten, which is a vitamin C serum. It's going to help even out your skin tone. Then I'll use Plump, which has hyaluronic acid. It firms, hydrates, stimulates collagen, all that. And then I use this, the Pomifera Rose Oil, which is what I'm going to use tonight. You go in the order of lightest to heaviest. So I do serums first, and then if I feel dry, which I'm definitely dry tonight, I'll end with a moisturizer. In the winter, I add their moisturizer in, but in the summer I don't. So you just do what works best for you. Oh, you love Pomifera, you're 43 and you had someone tell you look like you're 33. Yeah, girl. Yes. Okay, so I am going to use this. I've been using this every night since I did the microneedling last week. Microneedling is just like a preventative to help build more collagen. I do take a daily collagen. I'll either use Unique's collagen, or I'll mix the Beautifully You collagen with my water. So Beautifully You is the brand that I get like my Trim Fit, my greens, and probiotics. Couldn't think of it. And I'll mix that with some water. So, but sometimes, you know, when you just feel like, I don't want to drink any more water or anything else the rest of the day, I'll just pop like a Unique collagen. But I do take collagen daily. It's good for your skin, helps health from the inside out. While you're doing this, you can just like kind of do like some lymphatic drainage. By doing that, it's like getting your lymphatic system, draining any toxins, any puffiness, anything out of your system. So something really nice to do. Oh, you have a lot of brown spots. Do you need the Pure? So the Pure is a little more expensive and it has just pure Pomifera oil and it is really good for hyperpigmentation. So how often do you normally use the serums? Daily? Yes, every day. I will do the normally the 3 at nighttime, and then I just normally do the Plump and Brighten in the morning. With that said, they last for months. Like you only use a few drops and they're really big bottles and they last. Drop below if you use Pomifera, how long does it normally last you? Mine lasts a really, really long time. Oh, thanks for stopping in to say goodnight. Where's the scrunchie from? Ancient, from Target. So old. Whenever I am closer to that day 7 mark, I will probably spray tan myself because I am fair right now and I just feel more confident tan, but you can't tan after microneedling. But it's really a short downtime, honestly, considering like it'll just help zhuzh everything up. I did go to Southern Surgical Arts in Chattanooga for the microneedling. If you let them know Courtney sent you, if you ever go there for anything like lips, Botox, filler, laser hair removal, like anything, if you just tell them Courtney sent you, you save 20% off. Even their M-Sculpt Neo, like their like lasering things that are thousands of dollars, like if you tell them Courtney sent you, you get a 20% off. So it's a really good deal. It doesn't apply for surgeries, but it applies for like Carrie, who does the hormones, and it applies for med spas services. So but if you need information on like their actual contact or anything like that, message me. Okay, yay, you've been using it for months. Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna go in with some lash serum. This is from Grande Lash. I don't have it linked in my thing, but I do on CourtneySwan.com. I think I have a discount code, or you can send me a message if you can't find it and I'll get you that. If you wanted the link for collagen, if you go to CourtneySwan.com and click Beautifully You, there's like a list for collagen there as well. Lash serum just helps your lashes grow. I do put a little bit right here on my brows as well because I used to pluck a lot. So I wish my chin hair and my mustache hair would like migrate to where I used to pluck my brows, but that hasn't happened. Instead, I have like bald areas of my brows and chin hair. So here we are. Welcome to our mid-30s. How did it go with the nails? You haven't been on since the other night. I have just one pitiful nail. I ordered red aspen nails. I'm so excited to try them, but these are like my old acrylics that just need to be drilled off. And to be honest, I just haven't had the time or taken the time other than that one to do. I think I'm going to go in there and let them do it. What I was worried about is I don't think I can do my right hand. Maybe I'll have Natalie do it tomorrow. Okay, Tammy says in the beginning when she started Pomifera, she was using more than she needed and it still lasts for months. How long does the lash serum work? So the lash serum is super easy to use. You just put it on at night before bed. And I don't know, months. You'll have that tube for months. My problem is I'm not great at consistently like applying the lash serum, so I just do it a couple times a week. But I mean, what it causes is it causes your lashes cycle to last longer, which in turn makes your lashes longer. So, ooh, Lori just started using you products and you love them. Yay! You have super sensitive eyes, so any of these products irritate your eyes. So none of these irritate my eyes, but I used to use a lash serum from Roden & Fields and I had to stop because it was like making my eyes so swollen and pink. My lashes were amazing, but my actual eyes were so irritated. And so what I'm currently using doesn't bother me at all. I will say I don't like Pomifera's lash serum either. It does bother my eyes. That's probably my only product from Pomifera that is something I don't like. Right now it's $1.99 shipping. Ooh, the rose oil is a game changer for rosacea. Yes. If you have rosacea, psoriasis, anything like that, that Pomifera rose oil is amazing. And then it also, because it naturally helps with inflammation. If you have acne, it is so good for acne and the redness around acne. It's microbacterial and antibacterial, so it is so good. Like I have my kids on it, my 11 and my 14-year-old, that's what their skincare is. It's so good. So, I saw someone say about the heel oil. It is good for skin tags. Yes. So their actual big bottle of heel is good for skin tags, warts, scrapes, burns, cuts. I should have done this before I put the serums on my hands. My fingers are slippery now. It's going to take my probiotic. I was going to mention for the Beautifully You, if you are on a subscription, you save up to 30%. So you can cancel at any time and you can always postpone your subscription out, but you're also guaranteed to get any out of stock. Like right now, their probiotics are out of stock for like regular customers, but subscriptions are still being fulfilled. So if you are buying like TrimFit or collagen or probiotic greens, either of those 4 products are the 4 products that I use from you and that they sell. If you're doing any of those, do the subscription and then use my code Courtney Swan on top of that, and you will get the discount, plus you're going to get that subscription discount. And then if you decide like, hey, I can't afford this or I don't like it or whatever, you can cancel it or postpone it, but you'll save like a big chunk. And then also for like the TrimFit, you normally start seeing results within 3 to 4 weeks. And if you're on the subscription, it will be like coming in by the time you're running out. So, have I tried the new Unique Skincare? What are my thoughts? So I could not use their old skincare. It made me break out a lot. And to be honest, my skin is a little like iffy. And so technically I would make more commission. I would make more money if I used their skincare. But I love Pomifera skincare. So I'm not like nothing against Unique Skincare at all. I just love the skincare that I'm using, and I might try like an eye cream or something. But I have not used it, but I've heard good things about it. That's what I like to say about like makeup, skincare, hair care, all of that. Like it's not a one size works for everybody, but I'm pretty honest to tell you guys like what works and doesn't work for me. So is it primetime football? I don't even watch football. I'm like, but do you know what? We probably have this many people because, if they don't watch football and their husbands are busy, who knows? I love Sunday Night Lives. They're like my favorite. Is Pomifera good for oily skin? Absolutely. It's just a powder. So if you've ever had the peach rings from a gas station or like from Walgreens or like oh no, must not have gotten all that out. It's just a powder. It literally reminds you of like a little finer than a pixie stick. Like it's very, very powdery. So don't breathe in when you go to take it or you'll choke. I wish somebody had told me that my first time. I literally went like that and I like, I'm pretty sure I was live. It's a powder. So kind of like, and put it in or put it under your tongue. Probiotic has millions of probiotics, and It's good for your gut health. It also will help like keep things regular. And it tastes delicious. Mindy says, if you have skin, Pomifera is good for you. Though the probiotic you don't mix with water. You could like put it in whatever you want. But you don't have to mix it in water. You should down the hatch. It isn't like the trim, which comes in a jar. You mix it with a bunch of water. My sister dry scoops it. Oh, I don't. I like can't do it. Ooh, go Cowboys! How fun. So the probiotic I just took is by Beautifully You as well. So am I still doing Modere trim? Yes. So I was doing like a bunch of different Modere products when I was trying to like lose a lot of weight. I lost like 110 pounds, and during that time, I really was like religiously doing their cleanses. I still take their trim every day. It's just like a little packet and it tastes like chocolate. I'm sure I have one around here. Yeah, I literally have them everywhere. I started doing these instead of the bottle in my refrigerator, but I like have these all over the place. It doesn't have caffeine. It doesn't, okay, it's confusing because maybe not, but I have ended up taking two products that are both named Trim. So this is Modere's Trim. I took this as soon as I had Veda. I started taking it. My doctor was okay with me taking it. It helps inhibit fat storage. The only thing my doctor was worried about is if it would affect my milk supply, which it did not. So I took this even while I was nursing. Again, talk to your doctor. My doctor didn't have a problem with it. But it helps inhibit fat storage, helps shrink like inches, and it had collagen in it. And I was just like doing this and collagen while I was nursing. Then after I quit nursing, I upped it to their lean body system. But this tastes like chocolate brownie mix. It is the chocolate trim. It's so good. With that said, I don't love the taste of Modere's collagen. I did do it for like a long, long time. And then I found other collagens that I was like, I really like the taste of this better. So I just like to be honest with you guys. But they have great products over there. You hear Christian? He's so loud tonight. He has this music like raging, and he's been grounded from all electronics for a couple weeks now. And tonight he got to get his PlayStation back. And so he's down there Fortniting it with his cousin. And literally he's like, like living his best life. He's 14. So I do take that. But pretty much that's the only product other than their cleanse that I'm taking from Modere right now, just because I'm more in like a maintenance. I also was looking for something to give me energy but not make me jittery, and that's how I started taking the Trim Fit by You this summer. So because the Trim by Modere helps with fat storage and inhibiting fat storage, but it doesn't give you energy, and it doesn't like, and I was like, I need something that like helps me feel good. And so this boosts your mood. It's natural caffeine. It's got purple tea in it, helps with weight loss, appetite control, increases, you know, like just mood and energy. And so I take a scoop of this every day. The more like supplements, you know, you're like, oh, I guess I need my this and omegas and magnesium and like all these things. But I think that's just part of aging. You're like, oh, need to take care of myself. I did not see your comment, Betty. I'll have to, they go really, really fast. I can go up after this live is over, and if there's something that I missed, I can help respond to it. Do I take it at different times of the day or just when I remember? It doesn't matter when you take it. So Trim Fit I take in the morning, either as like a coffee or replacement, or I drink a little bit of coffee and then I'll take my Trim Fit. So I don't do Trim Fit like after 4 o'clock unless it's just going to be a late night. You can totally take the two trims together. The other trim does not have caffeine. You can either take it at bedtime or in the morning or whenever you remember. I buy the box of them and I have them like in diaper bags. I have them like by my coffee maker. I have some up here. I have some in my bathroom, like just in a cute little jar. Like I have ADD, so pretty much probably would do me good to just have like a certain thing at a certain time every day, but I feel like I'm always like, nah. So I just have them accessible. And then I'll like see it and I'll be like, ooh, I I need to take this. And that's kind of how I am with like most things in my life. Like they're just kind of like, oh, I've got a little here, a little there. And then I just take it as needed. What was the lash serum? Your eyes tend to be sensitive. So if you go to CourtneySwan.com, I have a link for Grande Lash there and a discount code, but that's who it's from. It's from Grande Lash. It does not bother my eyes at all. But they, that's just my personal experience. The Roden & Fields and Pomifera's lash serum both bother my eyes. So I understand sensitive eyes. How did I lose your weight? Trim Fit or doctor? So I lost 100 pounds on my own, and then I gained about 15 pounds back and hit like a plateau. And so I went and had my hormones tested, and my hormones were out of whack, and so I got put on progesterone, and then I'm also insulin resistant. So the end of June, she did start me on semaglutide shots. They're kind of like a, not Ozempic, but like a off-brand Ozempic, I guess. So for like the last 3 months, I've been on those, and I've lost that 15 pounds that I'd gained back, and I've lost a few more pounds since then. But that's just been the last 3 months. I lost the weight. Like without that, it's just because my hormones were out of balance that I was just kind of I hit like a 7-month plateau, and I was like, I'm dieting. I'm still taking all my stuff. I am exercising every now and then. Probably could do that more. But I was like, for the most part, doing really, and so I was like, something must be up. And my progesterone levels were supposed to be just as someone my age, like between like 8 and 14, and mine were at 0.16. Basically, I just wasn't producing progesterone like I was supposed to. And so, and then kind of my A1C and insulin stuff was a little off. So that's just, personally, I need a little bit of like medical intervention for a little while. But that's not saying you do either. Seeing great results from hundreds, if not thousands of people at this point, that didn't have to get any sort of intervention. But I also believe that if you feel like something, like I just felt like my arms are heavy, my body is like tired, my periods are crazy, like what is going on with my body? Like, I also think you need to listen to your body. Like sometimes you're going to need maybe more in your life than what, like, I don't know, what collagen someone's taking. All right, friends, I've got to tuck kids in bed. I was going to do a devotion really quick with you guys, and we'll do that, and then I'm going to hop off here. What would you recommend to help your hair grow? I would recommend collagen. So what doctor tested your hormones? So her name is Carrie Miller. She's at Southern Surgical Arts in Chattanooga, and I have her information. If you tell her Courtney sent you, she's doing like a 20% discount. She's the same people I got microneedling from, as like, she's like the hormone side of it, but they have a med spa as well. But that whole center, if you let them know Courtney sent you, you'll get 20% off. But she's who's like, like my hormones are balanced. I feel really good. I like started losing weight, not really changing anything other than that. And so, still taking my other stuff, still like, I don't know, I just needed some like hormone help. So, but she's been amazing. She also does virtual calls if you're like out of state, and you can just message me if you DM me, if you need her info, I can just DM you like how to get in touch with her. But she does like out of state lab draws. So what she'll do is like put it in order for labs. You go to like a LabCorp or whatever, like place, and you get your labs done. And then she does like a virtual consult as well. So if you're like, man, I wish I lived there, you don't have to live here actually to use her. Okay. Before we do tucking kids in bed, we're going to do a little devotion together tonight. And I just pray that you guys have an amazing week. Pray that this starts your week off just like that you're going to have a great week, that God just like opens up kingdom connections for you this week, that he like brings you people that will build you up, not tear you down, and that you just see like unexpected blessings in your life and see God in little ways all throughout your week. But on the other side, but as for you, be strong and do not give up, for your work will be rewarded. 2 Chronicles 15:7. Obstacles can seem like a sign that we are on the wrong path, or they can make us feel as if something is inherently wrong with us. But the truth is, God uses obstacles to strengthen us in a way in the way weights build muscles. He is less concerned about what is happening in your life and more concerned with how you're approaching life. What if the obstacles you're facing right now was an invitation to believe bigger? Every chance to believe bigger is and live bolder will be faced with resistance, doubt, and difficulty. It's not a reflection of your brokenness. It's actually a clue as to the greater resilience, brilliance, and dominance that God is seeking to build within you. We can't always dictate our circumstances, but we can control how we face them. So if you've hit a wall, don't give up. Your breakthrough is on the other side, and the process is building something powerful and necessary within. God requires progress, not perfection. He longs to travel this road intimately with you. This is a chance for you to hear his voice like never before, a chance to discover a higher version of you that will never emerge if you allow the obstacle to trick you into stopping, second guessing, or retreating. Get up, keep pressing, try again. God is just getting started. So the devotion side is, where is God telling you not to give up and to try again? Is it your marriage? Is it relationships? Is it school? Is it your home life? Is it where is God telling you not to give up? Is it the church? Maybe you've been hurt from the church, but you feel like a pull to go back, whatever that is. And then the prayer is, God, you have placed victory in my DNA. Order my steps, guide me through the difficulty and into majestic destiny that I know is waiting for me. So, and I don't know if you guys have seen, I woke up in the middle of the night just I had a bad dream. That I was being kidnapped, and I was on my grandparents' house street, and I was hiding in the bushes. I had the weirdest dream, and so I woke up scared, and then I couldn't go to sleep, and then I just started feeling super heartbroken for Israel. Can't imagine what all they're going through. And so I don't know, I just felt really, really led to pray for, I couldn't imagine trying to seek shelter with my kids and rockets going off. And I know there are other wars in other places and everything, but just hearing of all the different stories about Israel, I just encourage you, if you haven't looked at it, to look at it, and if you feel led to pray for them, it's just heart-wrenching. And so just that God, just peace to our whole world, seriously, peace to our nation, and peace to Israel and all the surrounding nations, just peace. But anyways, this is 100 days to believe in bigger. We've been doing this now for a long time. I should have already been through this, but I'm not. And so 100 days is apparently a long time when you do devotions on lives, and sometimes I forget and all the things. But instead of feeling guilty that I haven't made it through 100 days of lives this year, or 100 days of devotions, instead I'm just going to pick up and do what I can. So anyways, you can find that in my Amazon storefront listed under Faith if you are wanting that book. So, and I'll put it in the description of this video as well. There was something else in the video I was going to put. Oh, someone had a hard time. I saw a comment about having a hard time finding the Modere box of trim, and I will get you a direct link to that as well. So yes, so just praying for Israel, praying for you guys, praying for I get messages all the time of people who are either going through cancer treatments or just hard things in their marriage, hard things in their lives, hard things with their children. And I think it's so easy for us to look at social media and think everyone has everything together, or it's all, no one understands what I'm going through, or we don't often put our business out there, but that literally every single person has hidden things that they're going through. And just to be sensitive to that, if somebody has an attitude with you, or if somebody has, isn't as peppy as maybe you wish that they were, it helps me to not get as frustrated with people when I think I don't know what they're going through. I don't know what grief they're experiencing, or what sad times, or what circumstances they're going through. And so, just as you're going into this week, understanding hey, that helps me to kind of have a little more patience, to realize so many people are going through so many things. So, but we can be there for each other, and we can be a smile to a stranger, or we can be a listening ear to someone, and little things that we can do to be a blessing in other people's lives. And so, I just hope that you guys have a really good week. And if you have questions about anything, shoot me a message. If you wanted the link, you keep checking the page for a new nail video. I suck. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna do it. I gotta get them off. Natalie comes in tomorrow, and then maybe I'll have her drill these off. And then if you hopped on late, I'm gonna show you the set, because seriously, it's amazing. Also, I was going to mention, Amazon Prime Day is coming up, right? So it is Tuesday, Wednesday. If you're shopping anyways, if you have favorite influencers that do Amazon, like, I don't know if you guys know this, but if you went before you were going to buy, say you're buying Christmas trees or Christmas gifts or whatever you're buying on Amazon. I don't know if you know this, but if you go to like CourtneySwan.com, click my Amazon storefront. It's like listed there on my link tree. If you click that and then you go shop, your influencer makes my commissions only 2 to 3%. So if you do the math on that, I have to sell a ridiculous amount of anything to, you know, like, it's not like I'm becoming a billionaire over here with Amazon, but it makes a huge difference for people who like do this as a living, for their business. So for every, like, when you spend $10, make 20 to 30 cents. When you spend $100, oh, like that person makes $2 to $3, like that kind of thing. But that adds up. The 2 biggest days for Amazon are coming up literally in 2 days. But anytime, like even when we were buying for the camp, I would like, before I'd make big purchases, I would go click on one of my friends' links. I can't use my own link. It's like not allowed. And so, but I would go to one of my friends' pages, and, or if I'm like, we had to buy a digital camera for something not too long ago. Like I went to one of my friends' pages, clicked her Amazon storefront, and then I checked out that way because I knew she would make commission, and I love seeing her content. I know it takes her like hours and hours and hours every week to make it. And so I will like, that's what I personally do. But even my sister, I mentioned it to her. I was like, hey, she was like, what are you doing? I was like, working on stuff for Prime. And she was like, how's that work? And I was like, oh, well, like, you know, it's telling her like the cookie or whatever. And I was like, so then anything in your cart within 24 hours, even if it wasn't what I was talking about, I make commission. She was like, I had no idea. If I had known that when she had a house fire not long ago, and she had to buy a lot of things for her apartment. And she was like, I bought so many, like, you know, she had to get like towels and sheets and shelves and like stuff and a bed for her kids. And she was like, I would have clicked it, but she like literally didn't know. And so I was like, I wonder how many other people have no idea that if you like clicked that first, and I know that that's a step for you guys. We literally have it set up so like your app automatically pops up and everything. But like it makes a huge difference. And so she was like, you need to tell your followers. And I was like, well, I probably do. I've never mentioned it. So, anyways, but, it's just so if you just happen to think of that while you're doing your Amazon shopping ever, that if you just click my link first, if you checked out, then it ends up, you know, I'll probably make 30 cents or $3. Or if you bought like I don't know, if you bought like I always say patio furniture because that was one I went and looked for friends because I was like, this is going to be expensive, you know, or a grill or something, you know, if you click mine first, it's just really kind of you. Anyways, do I get to see who buys? So I don't get to see who the buyer is, but I do get to see who, like the other day I had shown like shoes or something, and someone clicked that link, and when they checked out, they bought a leaf blower, and I got to make like money off of the leaf blower. Like I made a commission that way. And so it's really neat, to see how that works, but I don't see your information. If you're buying anything you don't want anyone to see, don't worry, I won't see it. I don't even have access to it. But it does like every little, thing over there. The commission is very tiny. So I feel like the work you put into it, you know, it's like, I love doing Amazon. I think Amazon's really fun, but it's not anything huge, but it makes a huge difference. Like, it's like when a lot of people do a little bit, you're like, ooh, like kids' lunches. Ooh, you shop Amazon weekly, so you're sure. Oh, thanks, Kathleen. It's really sweet of you. Yeah, I shop it a lot too. Like I genuinely will go, I have like two friends that do Amazon a whole bunch, and then a couple that do it a little bit. But I'm like, they put a lot of work into that. So that's what I don't know. We're just putting it out there. No pressure. So anywho, I hope you guys have a good night. One day I'm going to do these nails. Hopefully it'll be tomorrow. I have a chiropractor appointment at 8 o'clock in the morning. Also, I was like, perfect. I'll take the kids to school. Then I'll go to the chiropractor. It's fall break. And I didn't realize it until after they were like already closed. Like it's today. It's Sunday. They're not open. And I'm like their first visit of the day. Like my sleep-in morning. I did an 8 o'clock chiropractor when all kids are home and I have nowhere else to be. What? Like no one's in school tomorrow. What was I thinking? Do you ever do that where you're just like, could just stand like idiot? Like I love to sleep in. It's like my favorite thing. Love it. I couldn't sleep in forever, but I could have at least slept until like 8:30. But no, I'll be up and going. How do you find the link? So you just go to CourtneySwan.com and, or if you hop off this page, then you'll just click my like link in bio or whatever. You go to CourtneySwan.com and then there's just a little button, like, I think it's under fashion. I don't know. There's like a little list and it'll say Amazon storefront. You click that and then you could just shop your Amazon like regular, or you can look through the things that I pinned. So, all right, friends, learn something new. Yay. But that's how easy. It's just so good. All right, friends, I'm going to get off here. I've got to tuck the kids in bed, and I hope you guys have a really good week and a good night. And I'm sure I will see you this week on Lives.